What's good with you folks? This is Poet Davis coming to you with the truth. This is I Need a Mic podcast where I will be discussing mental health struggles I battle with just like you. Let's talk about it. It's a tagline I use is to say enough is enough. Give me my damn mic. I'm tired of the trauma I'm going through. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope everybody's out there being safe, being hydrated, keeping their pets safe. This heat just all of a sudden just want to appear again. Oh man. So today's episode, um, I had titled it Only You Will Know When You Had Enough. So I will also treat y'all to a poem that is related to the situation that I had went through. Um so why what is I'm going to talk about with Only You Will Know When You Had Enough? Oh man. So um it is something that I have heard a long time ago, and it's a quote that I have started to say myself personally, or rather, it was two people within my circle. So what I have figured out what it meant was, um, it can mean whatever meaning you interpret it as for yourself, and um, remember to also always include it with your mental health. Like, if you really are done with the nonsense, really are done with certain things and certain people and how they either treating you or what is they saying to you or saying about you, whatever it is that you're going on, you just beyond fed up, then only you will know when you had enough. So let me ask y'all this question. Have you ever been pushed to the point of feeling mentally undefeated? I mean, seriously, mentally undefeated. It's like emotions are no longer involved. There's nothing you could do on the physically part. Your body is beyond tired. Your mind is beyond fried with ideas. And all you want to do is really just run away from the situation. So, of course, for anyone who don't give up so quickly and who like to try to stick things out because there's still some type of hope or there's still some type of good, some type of goodness there. It's hard when finding a solution is your focus, you know. And of course, with with uh, with trying to find solution, it is basically your source of any type of motivation. Because it's like what I just said, you're you feeling in within your heart that, hey, there's still something there. But if you feeling like this or anything related to these feelings, then only you will know when you had enough. So the first time the first time I heard this quote, it was uh it was after I had moved out of my room for rent. And I went from living in a space, excuse me, where I should have started my healing process to living in a situation that was very toxic mentally, physically, and beyond emotionally. Man, I was still very young. I was still very young, and if you have heard one of the previous episodes, I was looking for a new purpose. So I thought this new environment was going to motivate me more than anything before. I had um I had rebuilt some relationships that I have lost. I had possibly just met, not possibly, but I have just reconnected with my biological parents, and I was adopting new people into my life as well. Stepmommy. So that's when I just, that's when I started to realize at some point, whether it was people or attitudes, in one whole environment, at some point when everything was just happening and all the mental and the physical and the emotional stress started to take a toll on me, I was like, fuck it. I had enough. I had enough. So before I get into this this poem, let me tell y'all, this might be a short episode. Most likely it is gonna be a short episode. There's still some things from my past that I have really forced myself to forget, and it's because I don't want to I don't want to give my past any meaning into my future. My I I, I'm like, nah, bruh. No one did not come to see you, Otis. So, I ain't tripping off your ass. So, um, this episode poem is titled "The Fight," and um, I guess I could not I guess, but let me go a little bit deeper into more on the mic with this. Um, so the living situation I was in, it wasn't anything legit. It was legit. It was for real legit dragging me down a dark path I don't ever want to go back to. But it wasn't what you would have expected. The agreement or the arrangement. Mm-mm. Every now and then I'll tell some people close to me the story of this living arrangement, and everybody who I literally told this story to within my circle has said, "Yeah, right. Yeah, I wish I would have known." But I tell folks that I didn't want to be a burden on anybody, and plus it was about that time for me to really put on my to put on my shield and start handling things on my own. So with the fight, uh, I had over time there was just a lot of things that was coming out, a lot of like true colors or true personalities. Excuse me. A lot of true personalities that were coming out, and um, so I was going to JUCO, and I was working on doing a class assignment, and I had already respectfully attempt to move away from the living environment, and the whole part of me wanting to move away respectfully went out the door when I was approach very aggressively. And if you know me, of course, if you know me, you will know that once you think that you're kicking me out, you have no idea how fast I will get up and I will move. So this person called themselves wanted to kick me out. I'm like, you think I'm about to be like, oh no, I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. I said, you do not have to tell me twice. I I closed my laptop. I was doing just from doing my homework. I had closed my laptop. I packed up, y'all, and I'm not. I shit you not. I packed up within 40 minutes. 40 minutes. That's how for real I was. It's like, you're not about to sit up here and try to scare me straight, or not straight, but try to scare me to stay. Fuck you. And the horse you wore it on. So, the poem titled The Fight. Starting off my new year with the warrior within me. I stand up to the demons who tried their best to define me. You can't beat me. This will continue as the process I am made to defeat. You have started a fight with your agenda and no coaching, whether to punch with your left or jab with your right. Blocking your lame ass emotions with telling you what's right. You couldn't take my defeat. Someone didn't tell you I was a different breed in these streets. You didn't know me what you're supposed to give. You couldn't see I had an angel who knew your every move. My move is what surprised you. While you was trying to scare me into saying I needed you. I already knew 2 years was enough with you. If I didn't leave, I was going to take someone out who was close to you. That's why my coaching was better than yours. I moved on to someone who could love me. How does it feel when no one has said they love you? See, I had already won the battle over you. You can only have my name in your mouth because you know your ass was wrong for everything you put me through. I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all like that. So, the fight was really just the breaking point. I was developing unhappy emotions maybe a year and a half into living in the environment, and I didn't regret the decision. I was really trying to make the best of the decision, but there was really no way of making the best out of the situation if the people or if the person wasn't best for me themselves. So mentally, I was just like beyond upset, beyond hurt. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. It was forever another thing. And emotionally, I showed I was numb. Emotionally, I was like, oh, you don't know. Okay, I'm about to really show you more than I could ever be willing enough to tell you. So, and physically, I was like, just give me a chance and opportunity to straighten myself out mentally and emotionally and physically, I will be good. Physically, I will be good. So not pretty sure, but in case anybody is asking how bad was it really? Like, Ray, how bad was it really? It's the first time I had actually experienced homophobia from another African American family. Not everybody. But what I mean by family, I mean by not only family, but not only by some of the family members, but also some friends too, who were adopted into their family. I said, damn, y'all. I said, damn, You want me to support who? You want me to who's it you want me to support? No. It after a while I was like I need to continue on doing whatever it is I feel like is best for me. Whatever it was, I needed to continue on doing it because some parts of me were happy and then some parts of me wasn't happy. And it's hard to hide it. It's hard to hide it. I'm a Gemini. Say that loud, power. I'm a Gemini. And some of us, not all of us, let's just say me, because I'm focused on me. It's hard for me to hide some of my emotions. Of course, a person can always speculate, a person can always guess. Believe me, folks constantly do that. And I don't give nobody no looks when folks try to guess what it is I'm feeling, what it is I'm thinking. I'm just saying to myself, I'm just saying to myself, you don't know what size shoes I wear. And what you think is never going to be what you know. Because I can always tell you the truth. I can always tell you the truth and what's up. But you will still go off on what you think as if your opinions is right. Or your judgment is the only judgment that should be right. What the fuck? You're judging me off of whatever it is you feel, whatever it is you see. Once again, if you're listening, it's about you. That has nothing to do with me. But you think you know me. You think you know me. So, after going through everything and receiving various different energies, I have realized I had enough. I get some people may start to like or love my aura. To be honest, y'all, I became too reliable to people who don't deserve me. Too reliable to motherfuckers who never been around somebody like me, but when they had me in their presence, it was, oh yeah, I watched the L Word. No, the fuck you don't. You didn't watch it before I came in here. Guaranteed, you turned it off because you felt uncomfortable seeing majority of them sex scenes. Don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. So, that's what really messed me up, mentally and emotionally, is being reliable to motherfuckers who didn't deserve me. So instead of always being counted on, I had begun to distance myself from everyone. And I mean literally everyone. Like, once you show me how you move, let me show you how I disappear. So emotionally, I was cold. Cold as hell. Mentally, I was trying my best not to dwell on actions I really wanted to show. So many times I just thought about, what if I did this or what if I did that? No. Let me not even think about that. Let me not even do that. So I found out while I was in some people's presence, I couldn't talk to everyone. There weren't a lot of newer close friendships, and the bonding nature wasn't there so much. I would have loved it to be. But damn, like I said, I was too reliable to motherfuckers who didn't deserve me. So to this day, not everyone, but some part, not everyone, but not everybody knows me from that part of my past. And I can say the same about them. I can really say the same about them. I was trying to think of if there's more on the mic I can go into this. Think I'm more good than anything else off of this episode. So let me close this out with a quote. Don't know who said this, but whoever did, thank you. If someone doesn't appreciate your presence, make them appreciate your absence. Let me say that again for the people in the back. If someone doesn't appreciate your presence, then make them appreciate your absence. Oh, I think I touch on some buttons with that. All jokes aside, I really do hope that my episodes do relate to a lot of people who's going through something that was related to each episode, or some of the emotions that was related to mine. I really do hope that something I said touched some people and it will be passed down to other people as well. So now you have heard me speak some truth. This is my way of passing the mic to you. I hope my courage, will, and drive motivate you. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there, family members, friends, Y'all take care, stay safe, and kiss them kids every day.